Africa is Europe's flower garden. A flower garden that's an important sector in creating employment and development opportunities. Floriculture is a major industry in both developing and developed countries, and it's under scrutiny. Are there responsible business practices? Is there accountability? Are they practicing environmental stewardship? Are there fair market practices? Are labor rights enforced, and is there community engagement? Ufadhili Trust, East Africa's leading proponent of responsible, sustainable, and ethical business practices, went on a journey to highlight what's happening in the horticultural sector and what needs to be done. They visited a few flower farms in Kenya and Uganda.
Ufadhili is working in a project whereby we are supporting the horticultural sector, basically working with the flower farms.
The flower industry employs a largely female workforce. In the past, it had a bad reputation. Poor working conditions, including low pay, overcrowded housing, and repression of trade unions. However, in the recent past, the conditions have vastly improved for workers in many countries. There has been a deliberate effort to make things better, to fight for rights of the workers, and to empower them. Rights, relationships, and remuneration are issues that are at the forefront. There is joint effort in making things right.
Workers' Rights Watch is a non-governmental organization. We exist to hold institutions accountable, to do advocacy work, to create awareness to the workers, and to train workers on their gender and human rights.
With the workers aware of their rights, gender equality committees have been formed in many farms so that workers can talk freely and push for their rights.
Niko kwa pande ya gender representation na sana tunaangalia mambo ya wafanyikazi, mambo ya vile wafanyikazi hatuwezi tukawa tunafinyiriwa, mambo ya mandawa, mambo ya clinics.
The key focus in our HR and Human Resource Mission statement is to be able to motivate, to retain people, to develop them. So that is our guiding thing, which also is in our HR strategy.
Currently at the farm we have quite a number of committees which are all the members are fully trained. These committees being in place ensures that you get that information firsthand, and it ensures that communication is efficient. It ensures that matters can be resolved as soon as they arise.
Women at Work campaign is a project that's pushing for the rights of the woman worker.
The Women at Work campaign is implemented in 8 countries in South and Eastern Africa. In East Africa, the campaign is implemented in Kenya, in Uganda, in Tanzania, in Rwanda, and in Ethiopia. As Hivos, we believe that when women thrive, society thrives.
Akina Mama wa Africa's core work is women's leadership development. We want to build the leadership capacities of women so that they can assert themselves in the horticulture sector.
We have different trainings. Definitely, there are different levels of employees. We have the general workers, we have the supervisors, we have the managers, and we have the top management. We all come in differently, and with supervisors, it's not a position that people apply for. You come in as a picker, then because of your good performance and good mentality, then you're promoted to supervisory level.
I worked as a hygiene supervisor for 1 year. Due to my performance, I was promoted to harvest supervisor.
Nilianza kazi kama mfanyikazi wa mkono wa kawaida, nikaanza shene. Ile training yote niliendelea nayo nilifanywa hapa Tambuzi. Nilipewa training internally and externally, nikakuwa supported by my supervisors, managers, na nikaenda nikiwa promoted step to step.
General welfare is equally important, and at Wagagai, they have PLIF committee for the workers living positively.
Initially, there was no catering for those people that were living with HIV. Each and every year, there is a budget they do give to the PLIF members more than 500
happy worker is a productive worker and the business flourishes. Sustainability is key. Making money without harming the workers, the environment, and all stakeholders in the business. It's all about a balance of people, profit, and the planet.
Sustainability matters because when you are doing your business and you harm environment or you harm people around when you are doing your business, it means then you can say that the products you are producing are not sustainable.
As Kenya Flower Council, we have identified innovation as one of the tenets that we have now to bring on board and become a hub for innovation.
For me, sustainability is basically the concept of the farm being able to run itself in a sustainable manner, which means that our inputs and our outputs are looped.
Sustainability is about wanting this farm to be a place that things can grow in 20, 30, 40 years' time. We believe in not mining the land that we are living on, but actually making it better, making it richer.
Flower farms are coming up with market-oriented solutions to different social issues. In Uganda, Wagagai Limited has established a daycare for the mothers who work there.
We started with 6 children, but now we have more than 8 children. The mothers are so happy with it because they don't pay, it's for free. They just bring in their babies for care during that day, and they are given it without pay.
Most farms now have clinics and dispensaries for their workers.
The clinic benefits the workers in case an employee is injured in the greenhouses or at the workplace. We are able to help them.
On average per year, we get around 15,000 clients.
When I get sick, I get treatment on the cheapest price or in the cheapest price of money. When I'm pregnant, I get my treatment monthly and checkups.
Wagagai Health Center is at a level of a health center 4. We offer services starting from maternity services, laboratory services. We also have theater where we do most of the operation, the commonest being the cesarean section.
A healthy workforce is a motivated workforce. When organizations care for the health of their workers, it contributes to sustainability. It is a good practice that needs to be duplicated in the sector. Workers are the movers in the sector, and their welfare is paramount.
For Wagagai, we like to see profit, of course, as a company, but yeah, our staff is a key factor of that success.
I think it's really important that farms are able to embrace the issue of decent work for women, because if your workers are happy, if your workers are satisfied, it means that is more money in your pocket.
Nabakolera emyaka 13 navaayo nga sirina nsobi yonna yonna, saafunako ku saspe, saatuukako mu ofiisi nti nina omusango, tebankolako bbaluwa yonna era okukebera mu fayiro yange nga nnungi nnyo, ekitegeeza nali mukozi mulungi. Ne ku ssaawa ya leero bakama bange banjagala nnyo, bantwalira ddala ng'omukozi akyaliwo.
We want to make this company not for ourselves, not for money making. Yes, it has to be profitable because only then it's long-term sustainable. But we want our employees who are building this whole company with us to benefit from the whole development and the profits of this company.
There's no mystery to business culture. Just treat people how you would like to be treated. When you work at Tambuzi, of course, work is work, but why not make it more beneficial, more dignified, more meaningful, whatever the job is. It's trying to find ways that we can make it beneficial to be an employee here at Tambuzi beyond just what you get paid in your salary at the end of every month.
The workers now have freedom to join unions to improve working conditions through collective bargaining.
We began by setting up women positions at various leadership levels. This has been done right from the farm level leadership committees up to the national level.
We are here to bridge the gap between the management team and with the lower workers to see that we work in a safer environment.
Tuko na kitu inaitwa CBA ambayo ni agreement yenye inashika miaka miwili, na sisi tunakuwa starehe sana kwa sababu mambo hii ya kupigana na wakubwa kwa mambo ya pesa imekuwa rahisi sana.
They have the power to take back control over their livelihoods and their lives. What is the way forward?
What we are planning to do is now build in the coming years a village for all the employees so they can live at site, good schools for their children at site for the same cost as a normal school, but with a high standard, small classes of 20 people.
We have to make sure that we conform to all national laws and all the international regulations and expectations of the market. And this is where we stand. This is where we come in as Kenya Flower Council in terms of supporting market access for exporters.
In an ideal world, we should see a good balance between profit by the businesses, respect of rights, so ensuring the businesses are concerned about workers.
The more jobs that we can make for people, the better the country will do, the more taxes we'll have, the more we'll be developed. So I think it's about trying to see how we can make sure that we keep that decent work and bring everyone up with us as we go forward.
Going into the future, the sector has to keep thinking of the 3 Ps: people, planet, and profit. Environmental sustainability practices and social standards have to be maintained.
We have a health center at Wagagai. We have a sport team with a sport field that can be used by the community, and also drink water facilities for the people in the community that can come to collect drinking water.
We are using solar energy in our lighting system. So we do about 40% our energy from solar. We are very unique in that we are growing our roses within the natural environment, which will not be the case in any other growing patterns or in any other farms.
We're planning to put an ambulance service. We got a CBC machine so we can also do proper advice with HIV positive people around us. We're building it all together.
We've just currently assisted a school who are in dire need of bathrooms for the children.
The sector has to prepare itself for the unexpected, be strong but flexible, employ new technologies, and collaborate on innovations with growers, suppliers, startups, and other organizations. The future can only be rosy.